Hello, I'm Kyle Sanders, the Chief of Police for the Bluff Police Department. This critical incident briefing is intended to give you a better understanding of what occurred during an officer-involved shooting incident that took place at 710 Vista Way, the Meadow Vista apartment complex, at approximately 1:16 a.m. on February 19th of this year. This critical incident briefing is designed to show you evidence in our ongoing investigation and may include photographs of the scene, audio recordings, radio transmission recordings, and video for body-worn cameras as well as citizen-provided video. Keep in mind the Red Bluff Police Department investigates all use of force incidents. Incidents involving force that result in death or serious bodily injury may take up to 10 months to complete so that every aspect of the incident can be thoroughly examined and appropriate conclusions can be made. These investigations often involve interviewing numerous witnesses, analyzing DNA and other forensic evidence, and reviewing video, audio, and other electronic evidence. It is also important to note that we do not draw any final conclusions as to whether the officers acted consistently with our policy and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. In order to provide you with our preliminary understanding about this ongoing investigation, we have produced this video to provide you with pertinent video footage and audio recordings, as well as information obtained from interviews with officers and witnesses to this incident. We hope this information will provide you with relevant information and facts so you can understand the context of the encounter based on what we know at this stage of the investigation. Keep in mind, this investigation is still in progress. Our understanding of the incident may change as we collect and analyze additional evidence and interview witnesses. A word of caution for sensitive viewers. The images and information you are about to see may contain strong language and could be disturbing to some viewers. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
On February 19, 2020, at approximately 1:16 a.m., Red Bluff Police Dispatch received a call from a woman at the Meadow Vista Apartments at 710 Vista Way in Red Bluff. The woman called from the 500 building and reported a man came to her apartment and pounded on her door. When the woman opened the door, the man made a derogatory comment and pushed the woman. The woman then sprayed the man with pepper spray, which caused the man to leave, heading towards the 400 building. The woman described the man as a white male, 5 foot 10 inches tall, thin build, wearing a black hoodie and jeans. Sergeant Buscus, Officer Dahlberg, and Officer Talley responded to the call and arrived at the same time approximately 5 minutes later. Officer Dahlberg and Officer Talley entered the apartment complex through the west entrance, while Sergeant Buscus continued past the west entrance and turned into the east entrance. Sergeant Buscus and the other officers parked their cars and started looking for the man the caller described. Sergeant Buscus spotted a man fitting the description near the 1000 building. As Sergeant Buscus approached the man, he asked to speak with him. The man recognized Sergeant Buscus as a uniformed police officer, turned away from him, and ran in the opposite direction towards the 200 building. Sergeant Buscus broadcast over his police radio the man was running away from him and gave his direction of travel so Officer Dahlberg and Officer Talley could intercept him. The man ran to the stairwell of the 200 building where he stopped and allowed Sergeant Buscus to close in on him. When Sergeant Buscus got within 15 yards of the man drew a black semi-automatic .45 caliber pistol from his waistband and fired 3 times at Sergeant Buscus. None of the rounds fired at Sergeant Buscus struck him. Sergeant Buscus immediately moved out of the line of fire and took cover around the side of Building 100. Officer Dahlberg was rounding the northeast corner of Building 300 when he heard the 3 shots being fired and Sergeant Buscus advised he had just been shot at. Officer Dahlberg saw a muzzle flash, immediately drew his service pistol, and began shooting at the man who just shot at Sergeant Buscus. Officer Dahlberg fired several rounds at the man, which diverted the man's attention. The man then started running east through the open area in the middle of the apartment complex. Officer Dahlberg fired 2 more shots at the man, which caused the man to drop to the ground. The man continued to fight while on the ground by shooting back at Officer Dahlberg, nearly striking him. Officer Dahlberg moved to a position next to a nearby tree where he took aim and fired several more times. At least one of those shots hit the man, which caused him to stop shooting at Officer Dahlberg. Despite being hit multiple times by Officer Dahlberg, the man refused to let go of the pistol, which he held in his right hand while lying on his back. The Red Bluff Police Department has been using body-worn cameras for over 5 years to document police activity. All patrol officers wear body-worn cameras as part of their uniform. Because the cameras do not activate automatically, the officer must have the presence of mind to turn their camera on to record the activity in front of them. The department recommends officers turn their camera on before a situation develops because doing it during a critical incident may expose the officer to increased danger and will likely be the last thing on the officer's mind at that time. Sergeant Buskis did not have his body-worn camera activated during the onset of the incident, but turned it on after the shooting to record his actions. Officer Dahlberg and Officer Talley had their cameras running upon their arrival and were able to record the incident as it unfolded. You will now see an unedited clip from Officer Dahlberg's body-worn camera, followed by an unedited clip from Officer Talley's camera to offer another perspective. The video is graphic and may be difficult to watch. It is not recommended for sensitive or young viewers.
Building 2. Okay, well, I'm in that area. Second.
Crossfire! Crossfire! He's still got it in his hand! Go back inside! Go back inside! Drop the gun! He's still got it in his hand! Red Bluff 202. One subject down, continue everybody. He still has a gun in his right hand.
Shots fired.
There were 1199 shots fired, 123.
Suspect down.
There was suspect down.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Put your hands up in the air! Put your hands up in the air!
Red Bluff 202.
You good?
One subject down, continue everybody. He still has a gun in his right hand.
Put your hands up!
Stage medical.
After the man is hit, Sergeant Buskis checks to make sure his officers are okay and then begins to negotiate with the man and coordinate the response of additional resources. Red Bluff Fire and paramedics are directed to stage nearby to expedite medical assistance to the injured man when it is deemed safe. At this point, the officers on scene do not know the man they had just engaged in a gunfight is Alex Vasquez. Vasquez was listed as a violent prison gang member, wanted by the FBI for narcotics trafficking, and was considered armed and dangerous. Sergeant Busquis was able to identify Alex by his first name early on, but it wasn't until family members arrived on scene that his full identity was realized. Regardless of Alex Vasquez's prior history, the officers worked to resolve the situation they now found themselves in by negotiating with Vasquez in an attempt to get him to release his gun and surrender so they could provide him with medical aid. The following are video clips obtained from Sergeant Busquis' body-worn camera as he negotiated with Vasquez.
Do you hear me? Okay, put the gun down, throw it away, let me come help you.
Alex, can you nod your head so we know you can still hear us? You can hear all right? Okay, man, come on. Your arms can move. Just toss the gun. Just a little bit of movement, man. Not far, just toss it.
What? You're not going to toss your gun? Alex, if you get rid of the gun, I can come help you right this second. But I don't want to die. I don't want to get shot. Huh? You have to?
I think that's what I heard too. I have to.
I have to?
That's what I heard.
Alex, let me help you. Huh?
He said he doesn't want help.
Alex, I feel like I can't help you in this position. Huh?
I don't need to be helped.
You do, Alex. Where have you been shot? Where on your body?
Leg?
Leg? Did you say 2 times in the leg?
I just heard leg. I couldn't tell anything other than that.
Did you hear anything, Jesse?
Two times in the leg.
2 times in the leg.
2 times.
2 times in the stomach. Okay, Alex, let me help you so you don't get any worse. Do you have kids, Alex? Do you have children? How many? Alex, let me help you for your kids. They need their dad. Possibly. What was that, Alex? The radio was going off. Try again, louder. It's not enough said, Alex. You're still laying on the ground and I'm still here, waiting to help you. I want to help you. Huh? I know you don't want help. You need it tonight, Alex. What you're doing right now is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You're going down a road with a lot of potholes. I get it. I've been there. But what you're doing now is not helping yourself. None of the police officers got hurt. You didn't hit one of us. Okay? I'm the one that you shot at. And I'm standing here talking to you. I'm not mad. I accepted your apology. Huh? I didn't hear you? I'm not mad. I accepted the apology. So, no harm, no foul. Everybody's fine. Throw the gun down. Alex, save the small talk. What do you want me to talk about? Throw the gun and I'll help you. You're paralyzed? Or paradise? Okay, we can help you. You don't want no help.
Just heard over Esso Cross, Sam 179's en route with the Bearcat.
Alex, throw the gun. Throw the gun and let's help. Let's end this. Nobody got hurt except for you. Now our goal is to get you the best treatment we can. The best treatment we can. But lying there on the grass is doing nothing for you. We've had a long night, Alex. Let's end it. Throw the gun down. Let us help. Go ahead and do that for me now, Alex. Throw the gun. Negotiating. I've been to several classes on how to negotiate with people. Not because I like to shoot, because I honestly have a genuine part of me that wants to help people, Alex. It's genuine. Alex, is there anything I could do or say to get your cooperation? Anything. Alex, just remember you're going to have to talk loud so I can hear you. Alex, stick with me here. It just bothers me that I went to all this training to help people and I'm not being real successful. Let me help you tonight, Alex.
Approximately an hour and a half into the incident, it was clear to officers Vasquez was not going to drop his gun and surrender. It was believed Vasquez was suffering from multiple gunshot wounds and was possibly mortally wounded. Vasquez appeared to be getting weaker and was possibly losing consciousness. The temperature outside was 38 degrees Fahrenheit, and Vasquez was likely beginning to experience hypothermia. The incident commander felt the time had come to take Vasquez into custody to save his life and protect the surrounding residents and the police on scene. Using the California Highway Patrol helicopter to create a distraction, a team of Red Bluff police officers were tasked with approaching Vasquez and to take him into custody. Officers approached Vasquez on foot, using a patrol vehicle for cover. Once close enough, the officers moved forward. As a ballistic shield was placed over the gun Vasquez still had in his right hand, Vasquez fired once. The bullet narrowly missed striking one of the arresting team officers as he moved forward. Despite the officers' efforts, Vasquez did not surrender, but instead was able to maintain control of his pistol and resisted the officers. Vasquez posed an immediate threat to the lives of the officers and the residents, and was subsequently shot multiple times by Sergeant Brown and Corporal Harper. The bullets fired by the officers caused Vasquez to go limp. Officers were then able to disarm Vasquez and handcuff him. Life-saving medical assistance was rendered immediately, but despite the efforts of the officers on scene, Red Bluff firefighters, and St. Elizabeth paramedics, Vasquez died of his wounds. The following is a cell phone video shot by a nearby resident, and then a video from Sergeant Brown's body-worn camera.
fucking dead. Holy shit. Holy fuck. We just saw him get fucking killed.
Remember, just go a little slow as we start going. Okay? I'll stay right here with you. Slow down, Kevin. Slow down. You gotta do walking speed. Remember to keep them on your left side.
The west units are clear from the line.
Slow down, Kevin. Go more to your right. Slow down. More to your right, Kevin. More to your right. More to your right. There you go. More to your right. More to your right. More to your right. Okay. I don't see the gun. It's in. Okay. It's in his hand. Right there, Kevin. Let's go.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Take me to custody.
Here.
Got his arm.
Bill. There it is. Where's that gun? Got it? Where's the gun?
I got it.
Here.
I secured it. Roll him over and start compressions.
This video summarized a very difficult and traumatic incident for the Red Bluff Police Department and anyone who witnessed it. Despite its content, I hope it has been helpful in providing a better understanding of the events that transpired in the early morning hours of February 19th. While the loss of life in this case is unfortunate, I'm tremendously thankful that none of the law enforcement personnel on scene, residents, or members of the public were physically harmed as a result of this situation. We are also very thankful for the allied agencies that have assisted us through this process and very much appreciate the support our community has shown us as well. Lastly, it's important to reiterate that this investigation is still ongoing and everything discussed throughout this briefing is based on information as we know it today. Thank you.